You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show. That's right, believe it or not, after 33 episodes, we are finally approaching our last one of 2016. And while our first year of airing The Splash has been great, it's the stories that we've encountered throughout these last few months that have really impacted our community. So in that spirit, we decided to take a look back at some of them right now.
Hi, I'm Cecilia Galli with The Splash. I'm here at the Recreation Activity Center in West Bloomfield, where people are coming together to help the homeless and the environment with an item you probably already have in your home. Let's go check it out.
Plastic bags are a dime a dozen. We may use them for a few things here and there, like grocery shopping, but that's about it. However, residents here in West Bloomfield are finding a whole new use for them.
Despite all of the negative stereotypes, bats are essential in controlling our insect population, especially those of mosquitoes, which are known for carrying diseases.
A single bat can eat about 1,000 insects every hour, so that's about 3,000 to 4,000 insects every single night. And even if you think, even 12% of that is still 400 mosquitoes. So they do keep mosquito populations under control, most definitely.
In their 20 years of existence, Sphinx Virtuosi has played venues all over the world, highlighted by a yearly stop at New York's Carnegie Hall.
When you have a place like Carnegie Hall, the audience was obviously very excited that we were there. So when we walked out, it was like a lot of energy.
And like Carnegie Hall, the Berman Center is quickly becoming a regular tour stop for the orchestra as well.
Yeah, the Sphinx Virtuosi is really thrilled to come back to the Berman Center and the West Bloomfield area. We were here last year and years before that as well. We're thrilled to have a partnership with the Berman Center that allows us to bring these incredible young musicians back to this area.
As a descendant of the Campbell family, Catherine has documented and preserved much of her family's history through pictures of their home and its surroundings. But there's one mystery that's eluded her, and that's the Ghost Walk, a pathway more commonly known as Cedar Lane.
The path connected the high seat back to the Campbell house, which is the high ground in the center of the island. And that path was known as Cedar Lane because of all the cedar trees that lined it on either side, so it was pretty dark and shady. Most of those cedars are dead, but you can see there's still one here behind me. There are a couple closer to the Campbell house. And the local legend is that Cedar Lane was also known as the Ghost Walk because it was so heavily shaded by those cedar trees.
West Bloomfield Fire Department continues to protect and serve our community, and Fire Station Number 3 has been the backbone to accomplishing that. Built in 1954 to support the growing population in the area, Station 3 remains the oldest station in West Bloomfield Township.
That station actually is a very important supportive station. It has its primary response district right around it, but it also goes both north and south to support other stations, and it backfills and it helps us to maintain the good response times that we have.
The Franklin Cider Mill receives their supply of apples from several orchards within Michigan. Among them are the Jersey Mac, Ginger Gold, and Molly Delicious.
I usually need only 3 1/4 of the bins to make one pressing, so there's about 70 bushels plus to make this pressing right here.
And this is something you do daily?
Yes, depending on how much cider do I need.
Right.
If I need to make only one press, that's it, 3 1/4 bushels. If I need to make 10 presses, well, there's the math right there.
The Franklin Cider Mill, it is a must-see for the area, and we were glad to show it to you. Till next time, George Moore for Civic Center TV and The Splash.
Watching that brings back a lot of great memories, and we hope you all remembered some of them as well. But if not, don't worry about it. You can rewatch all of these segments and more online on our website at civiccentertv.com. Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99, or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM.